the online classifieds player Quikr, which has entered into a merger with Commonfloor.com in what is seen as the first sign of consolidation in the internet space in India this year. Quikr and Commonfloor's founders spoke to ET Now's Chandra R. Srikanth on the drivers behind the deal and the synergies going forward. Take a look.
It's the first big deal of 2016 in the online space, and we have the people who matter, the founders of Quikr and Commonfloor. Thank you so much for talking to us. Pranay and Sumit, take us through, what the trigger was. Was it investors who saw synergies? How did it really start out and, through conclusion? Just take us through what the main trigger was which made both of you come together.
The main trigger comes directly from what it can do to our respective businesses if we come together. It is a transaction that we have crafted together based on, the fact of 1 + 1 making 11. We do have common investors, but I think they are very good investors and they know that it's the entrepreneurs who make the right decisions. So this is a decision which can benefit both companies, and we saw a lot of sense in it, and that was the background.
Right. Sumit, was this deal crucial for Commonfloor's survival going forward? Because, everybody spoke about funding rounds coming down, cycles getting difficult. So in that sense, were you forced to sort of consider this?
Absolutely not, because we have the sufficient funding with us. Still, we have the money in the bank which can take us for next 18 months without worrying about raising again. The idea is not to sustain, but the idea is to grow, and the idea is to really help every consumer in India to buy a property with confidence. So what we saw with Quikr, obviously we have known each other for some time and we are great friends. And at the same time, what we see is that coming together will actually help end user a lot. So we can add our innovations, the team which is coming together to help make the largest real estate portal in India, having larger listings and most number of page views is actually very exciting. So we're excited about the possibility of creating the biggest real estate player in the country.
Right. Pranay, a lot of buzz. Is it $100 million? Is it $200 million? Is it somewhere in between? What can you tell us?
Mum is the word. I think it's a case of two great companies coming together. So we can't speak very specifically about the terms of the transaction, but all I can say is it just makes a lot of sense for both of us.
In terms of the structure also, it's going to be pretty different because, you will be merged into one vertical of Quikr. So will all founders continue to be part of Quikr? Is there some agreement in place, something that you can share?
So exactly how is it happening? Manish Sinha runs Quikr Homes, and we are 3 founders at Commonfloor. So we continue to run Commonfloor. At the same time, jointly we will own real estate vertical at Quikr. So our idea is that how can we individually create our own identity and offer our product to the end consumer. At the same time, put together how can we win real estate in the country. So I think that is essentially we will continue running Commonfloor and Manish will continue running Quikr Homes.
Right. In terms of leadership or consolidation, what does this move really give you? Give us some data in terms of either visitors or the total listings that this will give.
I think it's an industry-changing development, to put it mildly. I think if you look at it even in terms of metrics today, together between Commonfloor and Quikr Homes, we would have by some distance the largest vertical in terms of consumer traffic, the largest real estate vertical in terms of listings, and we have this foundation of the broader Quikr platform that it is standing on. So we also have tremendous opportunities to cross-sell real estate offerings to our consumers in other verticals. So we are already number one starting out with this transaction, and I think now the idea is to create more and more gap between us and anyone else.